Hello, I'm Dawn. Welcome to Cyprus and to my channel. So how do you grow oleander? Well, I've looked at all the different ways of growing oleander and I've tried them all to see what works best for me. Remember, it depends on your soil, your climate, when you plant them. So these are just a few ideas for you to try. I've planted some when they're in bud. I've planted some using manure. I've planted some in compost. Some I've just planted in soil. And I've followed different methods of growing, such as taking cuttings at different lengths and different stages of growth. I've also followed the method of cutting the tops of the leaves off. And I've also followed the method of just putting all sorts of parts of them into jars of water. So what worked best for me? For me, the best method was just from cutting a stick of the oleander. Now these are supposed to take root on the bottom. Mine haven't, but what they have all done is grown little shoots. So here you can see the oleander growing new shoots. And that's worked for all of the stick method for me. There was nothing on these sticks when I started growing them. But look now, we have some growth here. We have big growth here. And so forth. So for me, growing from a stick was definitely the best method. Now because it hasn't rooted, I'm going to just keep them in the jars. We'll see if they do root or not. So again, this is a new one. Look, tiny little shoots growing out the top. Why don't you give it a try? Try all the different methods and see what works for you. A tiny bit of stem there, can you see? It takes some time for them to begin to grow, but persevere, keep changing the water and keep the water topped up. Now the ones I put in water that already had leaves hasn't done anything. Always cut your twigs or branches off on a diagonal, and also the method of cutting the leaves off the top and putting it in water, that hasn't done anything anyway. So give it a go. I'll show you some pictures now of oleander when they've grown and show you them in bloom. And I'll also link a video I have of the growing stages of the oleander. So goodbye until next time. Happy gardening and Meraki.
Let's go, let's go, let's roll, let's roll. let's go, let's go, let's roll, let's roll.